people, it's Kellster from youtube.com/KellsterMakeup here, and today I'm doing a very exciting video. I have been wanting to do this video all week, but unfortunately my father was in the hospital, so I couldn't do this video sooner. He had emergency open heart surgery. I didn't post about it on any of my social media because I wanted to kind of keep it personal until everything was over. So he's had the surgery, he's doing so great. He's recovering now, so yeah, I'm here to do the video now. Sorry I couldn't do it sooner, but you know, family comes first. Ooh, getting a little teary-eyed thinking about it. Okay, but yeah, everything's fine now. So let's get into this video. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a comparison video and comparison tutorial featuring the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Now, if you guys didn't know, Huda is discontinuing this palette. Now it is currently available on Sephora, but I do believe when her new palette comes out, or when this sells out of stock from the vendors like Sephora and Harrods and wherever else she sells the palette, it's not coming back. So it's gonna be gone, gone, gone. And I know a ton of people have been trying to purchase it because they're, you know, once it's gone, because she is discontinuing it. But Bad Habit Cosmetics just came out with a really good dupe, like a really good dupe. And I'll just briefly show it to you. So let me open up both palettes. So this is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and this is the Aphrodite palette from Bad Habit Cosmetics. As you guys see, oh my god, they're literally the same. Like, so much the same. The Huda Beauty palette's on top, and the Aphrodite palette from Bad Habit Cosmetics is on the bottom. The only difference I would say is that Bad Habit Cosmetics just rearranged the colors. So if you see these bottom row, it's kind of moved here. The top row with the shimmer colors is on the bottom of this palette here. But yeah, guys, so similar. I did do a look with both palettes on both eyes. One eye is Huda Beauty, one eye is Bad Habit Cosmetics. I don't know if you guys can see a difference. I can see a slight difference, like some of the shadows are slightly different. For example, this brown shade Admire is slightly different from the sandalwood shade in here. Even though they look exactly the same in the pan, the Huda palette shadow is a little bit darker. But legit, guys, who cares that they're like that? Like, the difference is so minuscule that once you're finished applying a look, honestly, these eyes look identical. Now, when I was first starting, I was like, oh, I don't know, but at the end result, they look identical. So $65 for a palette that's gonna get discontinued, or $10 for a palette that's literally the same. Like, guys, I can't stress this enough. They're so similar. But at the end of the video, I will have swatch comparisons of all the shades so you can see for yourself how they're so similar. Plus, this $10 palette has, it's nice, sturdy cardboard, 18 shadows, and it has a giant mirror. And it's only $10. And it's a dupe. Like, guys, no brainer. No brainer. Also, I am going to be giving 3 of the Bad Habit Cosmetics palettes away to 3 lucky subscribers. I will list all the giveaway instructions at the very end of this video, at the very end. So please stay tuned to the very end of the video because I will have all the giveaway instructions. So enjoy the tutorial, guys, enjoy the swatches, and thank you so much for watching. I want to let you guys know that I will be using 2 different brushes on each eye. So, for example, I have 2 of these. So this is one for the Huda palette, this is for the dupe. 2 blending brushes, one for the Huda palette, one for the dupe. These kind of MAC 217 looking brushes, and 2 flat eyeshadow brushes. But I don't know if I'm going to need to use these because I'm going to try to apply it using my finger for the metallic shades and see how they apply. So let's get started. So first, I'm going to begin by priming my lid using the Urban Decay Primer Potion and just using a synthetic blending brush. I'm going to buff that all over my lid. Now going into the Huda Beauty palette with a fluffy brush, I'm going to pick up the shade Sandalwood and use that as my transition shade. And I'm going to sweep that back and forth in the crease till I get the desired amount of pigmentation I want. Now I'm going into the Aphrodite palette and I'm going to pick up the shade Admire, which looks very similar to the shade I just used. But this shade, however, was a bit more pigmented and a bit more of like a caramelly brown. So the shades were a tad different. So yeah. Next I'm going in the shade Henna, which is that nice kind of brick brown. And I'm going to sweep that in the crease as well, just building up that transition. And now I'm going to the shade Romance from the Aphrodite palette, which looks quite similar to the shade Henna that I just used. Except this shade was a bit more of a orangey brown, while the Henna shade was more of a reddy brown. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but the shades are a bit different. Now I'm going back into the Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to take the shade Trust Fund. And if you guys didn't know, Huda recommends applying these textured shadows with your finger because they do have like a flaky foiled texture, and when you apply it with your finger it warms up the product and allows for smoother application. So I'm just going to try to take my flat brush and kind of smooth out that shadow a bit more, but to really get pigmentation you have to apply with your finger. So I wanted to test out if the Aphrodite palette was the same in this sense. So I applied the shade Adore, which looks really similar to Trust Fund, like it's the same shade, with my finger, and it seemed to work the same. The texture was a bit softer, and I did have more fallout when applying this shadow. But overall, the shade was literally the same. And I did go back in and just fluff away that fallout. Next, I'm going into the shade Bossy from the Huda Beauty palette. I'm just going to use a tapered blending brush and apply that into the outer V, up into the crease. Just really building up these shades. And then I'm going into the shade Jealousy from the Aphrodite palette on a similar brush, and I'm blending that in the outer V as well. And the shades, these two shades seem to be exactly the same. So now to add some black, because I want to see how black this black is from both palettes, I'm using the shade Black Truffle from the Huda Beauty palette, and then I'm going in the shade Heartbreaker from the Aphrodite palette, and I'm going to apply that in the outer V as well. And I noticed this shade was a little bit less pigmented than the Huda Beauty palette, but it was still a very pigmented black. So for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to use the shade Bay on a fluffy brush and apply that as my brow bone highlight from the Huda Beauty palette. And now I'm going in the shade Koi, which is an exact dupe, an exact same shade as Koi, and using that my brow bone highlight. Now to add some more transition from my highlight brow bone to my crease, I'm going to use the shade Shy from the Huda Beauty palette, which is a really nice pale pink. And then I'm going to take the shade Blushing from the Aphrodite palette and apply that in the kind of transition crease as well to see how that shade works, and it blended just the same as the Huda palette. Now I'm just going to take my eyeliner pen and just create a nice black wing. And now I'm taking this Tarte Dual Metallic Glitter Liner. One side is a metallic liner, the other side is glitter, and it's a gold color. So I applied the metallic gold first and then the gold glitter on top to create a really pretty sharp gold glitter wing. Now for the under eye smudge area, as I like to call it, I'm going to take the shade Man Eater from the Huda Beauty palette, which is that really pretty raspberry red. And then I'm going to take the shade Lust from the Aphrodite palette and apply that on the other eye, and the shades look the same. So I'm going to take the shade Henna from the Huda Beauty palette and use that to buff out that Man Eater shade. And then I'm going to take the shade Romance from the Aphrodite palette and blend out the shade Lust. I'm going to clean up that under eye area with a makeup remover wipe. Then I'm going to set that area using some face powder. Now for mascara. Next, I'm going to apply some Demi Wispy lashes. And apply bottom mascara. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of blush since I didn't have any on previously, and I'm using the Sleek Makeup Blush Trio, using this really nice warm coral blush on the cheeks. I'm going to set my face using MAC Fix Plus, and now I'm going with this Artist Couture limited edition highlighter. Sorry guys, this is limited edition. It is a really pretty gold color with pink flecks, but you can really use any highlighter if you're trying to dupe this look. And now for lip liner, I'm going to apply a dark chocolate brown lip pencil and apply a nude lipstick on top. This is from ColourPop. And then a nude gloss. This is from LA Colors. And now I'm going to apply this lip topper from the brand Jouer, and that completes the look. Hey guys, so I have done some swatches on my arm with both palettes, the shimmery shades, so I can show you how much they look alike. Now, I just want you to take a look. One side is Huda, one side is Bad Habit, and I'm not going to tell you which side is which. But if you can't tell the difference, that one is $10 and one is $65, girl, it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm kind of mad I bought this, the Huda Beauty palette for $65 though, but it was a year ago, so I'm not that salty. I'm not that salty anymore. But honestly guys, if you end up buying the $65 one and not this $10 one, bitch, what? You tripping, because they're so close. They're so close. I'll let you know which one is which. Ooh, I think I almost forgot for a second. Bottom one is Huda. This is Huda. This top one is Bad Habit, the Aphrodite palette. Can you tell the difference between these shades? Like, guys, they duped the textures, the finishes, the colors. Like, it's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch on this arm some of the mattes. Huda on the bottom, Aphrodite palette on the top. The textures, the color, it's crazy. And again, Huda Beauty palette on the bottom, Aphrodite palette on the top. Even the blacks are like so similar. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I showed in the video, this Aphrodite palette by Bad Habit is an exact dupe for the Huda Rose Gold Edition palette, and it's only $10. Like, it's crazy guys, it's crazy. You can see by my swatches on my arms. So for those of you who were a little like, should I buy it because it's gonna be discontinued, don't worry, just go to shophush.com and get this baby. Also, I wanna let you guys know this video is not sponsored, in case you were wondering. It's not. This video is not sponsored. I did purchase the palette with my own money because, girl, it was $10. So, come on now. But in purchasing one, I did purchase 3 extras to give away to you guys because I want to do a giveaway, and I figured this palette was going to sell out really fast since it is a dupe for the Huda Beauty palette. So for those of you who are probably on the site and maybe it's sold out and you can't get it, no worries, I got you, boo. Now this giveaway is gonna last for a week. I will list all the rules right after, at the very end of the video. So all the rules will be at the end in like great detail. And I also have it in the description bar down below. If you want to look at the giveaway rules now, you can look down below in the description box. If you guys like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up and subscribe so you can see more videos, because I am going to be doing more dupe tutorial comparison videos like this in the future. So, you know, hit that subscribe button, boo. Hit that subscribe button, boo. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account, yeah. 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 In my bank account. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shooters ready to gun you down, yeah. 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 Dog, yeah. Not for real, dog. 21 straight up out the 6, now I got a house in the hill, dog. 21 wanna see a body, nigga.